of all, some of y'all might not know this stupid shit, but somebody really in the comments, the shade room is definitely always gonna have to, you know, you're gonna get it, you're gonna put that work in over there. But is Jasmine pregnant by me? I wouldn't know, okay? That's number one.
Kirk Frost has made headlines again, and this time, it's messier than ever. Reports are saying that Kirk's secret girlfriend just dropped a pregnancy bombshell, and his wife, Rasheeda, is absolutely not having it. Allegedly, Kirk has been seeing this woman for over a year now, and if you take a closer look, the signs were there all along. According to sources, this woman has been spotted at several events with Kirk, sometimes even lurking in the background of Rasheeda's own social media posts. Imagine scrolling through your pictures and realizing your husband's side chick is photobombing you. It's almost like Kirk wasn't even trying to keep it a secret. But that's not all. It's been reported that this woman has been flaunting luxury designer bags and jewelry pieces that are suspiciously similar to the ones that Kirk has given Rasheeda over the years. It seems as though Kirk was making no effort to hide his affair. To make matters worse, some fans noticed that Kirk and the mystery woman had been checking into the same hotels that Kirk and Rasheeda had stayed at just days earlier. It's as though everyone around them knew what was going on, except Rasheeda, or maybe she knew but wasn't ready to face it. This woman has been dropping cryptic social media posts for months. Captions like "deserving better" and "no longer being second choice" have been showing up under her pictures. Some of her followers even pointed out that Kirk was liking these posts. That's not exactly something you'd expect if this was just a random affair, right? The situation took a darker turn when a video surfaced showing Kirk and this woman getting close at a private party.
Kirk invited me to meet him. It's bull. At this point, just pay what you're supposed to pay and be on your merry way.
They weren't hiding it either. Kirk had his arm around her, and it was clear they weren't just friends. On top of everything, some of Kirk's own friends were following this woman on social media, and they were leaving flirty comments on her posts. It's almost as if everyone knew about this affair, except for Rasheeda. Or maybe she knew, but she wasn't ready to confront it just yet. Either way, it became obvious that this woman wasn't just a one-time fling, she had been a consistent part of Kirk's life for a while now. The situation reached a breaking point when the woman allegedly confronted Kirk about the pregnancy in private. Sources say she told him she was tired of being kept a secret and demanded that he take responsibility.
Okay, real talk. Why haven't you talked to this girl? You don't want to hear what the hell she got to say?
No. You know what? I don't even believe none of the that comes out of that bitch's mouth, because everything that I see from her is some scheming, thirsty.
Totally get it.
When Kirk didn't act quickly enough, she decided to go public with the news. The drama kicked off with an Instagram post where she shared a picture of a positive pregnancy test. She captioned it with, "Stepping into motherhood with or without you." The post went viral in no time, and fans immediately started tagging both Kirk and Rasheeda in the comments. It didn't take long before one of Kirk's friends even left an emoji under the post, and another commented, "About time." That was confirmation for many people that Kirk had been hiding this relationship and now, a baby for months. Kirk stayed silent in the face of all this, which only made people more convinced that the rumors were true. Not long after the post blew up, Rasheeda unfollowed Kirk on social media and deleted several pictures of them together. She also posted a quote that said, "Sometimes silence is the loudest answer." It was clear she wasn't saying much, but her actions spoke volumes. Meanwhile, the side chick kept on posting cryptic messages, hinting that she was ready to go public with the entire story. One of her latest posts said, "When the truth comes out, don't say I didn't warn you," and, of course, Kirk's friends liked it. Now, the big question was, did Kirk really get this woman pregnant? And how long had Rasheeda known about it? The truth came to light the same way it did for everyone else through social media. Imagine minding your business, scrolling through your timeline, and then seeing a post from your husband's alleged side chick announcing that she's pregnant. That's exactly what happened to Rasheeda.
I didn't think about all the consequences of this. And not only did you hurt me, but you broke me.
According to sources, she was absolutely livid the moment she saw the pregnancy post go viral. She allegedly confronted Kirk directly, and at first, he tried to deny it. But as Rasheeda began to piece everything together, the matching designer gifts, the suspicious behavior, and the cryptic social media posts, it all started to make sense. Apparently, Rasheeda wasn't even all that shocked. Sources say she had been suspicious for months. Kirk's behavior had been off for some time, disappearing at odd hours, being secretive with his phone, and even pulling back from their joint business ventures. Rasheeda had a feeling that something was going on, but she couldn't put her finger on it until now. And when she realized that even Kirk's friends had been reacting to the side chick's pregnancy post, it was the final straw. Rasheeda felt humiliated. Not only had Kirk been cheating, but the people in their circle knew about it and said nothing. When Rasheeda confronted Kirk, insiders say she didn't even raise her voice. Instead, she told him, "I've given you too many chances. This time, you're on your own." At this point, Rasheeda had been through too much. The Jasmine Washington scandal was already a huge betrayal, but a whole new baby with another woman was just too much. After their confrontation, Rasheeda packed a bag and left the house for a few days to think things over. But let's be honest, the damage had already been done. Kirk tried to downplay the situation, even telling Rasheeda that the side chick was just trying to trap him. But Rasheeda wasn't interested in hearing any more excuses. After years of lies and cover-ups, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. And here's where things get interesting. Word on the street is that Rasheeda has already consulted with divorce lawyers, and this time, it might be for real. Rasheeda has been the breadwinner in this relationship for years. Their businesses are in her name, and while Kirk may have helped manage things, it's clear that Rasheeda built that empire. Sources say her legal team is already working on a strategy to protect her assets. Most of the ownership rights and financial stakes are tied to Rasheeda's name, which means if she decides to cut Kirk off, he could end up with nothing. And Kirk knows this. Insiders say he's been begging Rasheeda not to go through with the divorce, but this time, Rasheeda isn't budging. People close to Rasheeda say she's finally realized that Kirk isn't going to change. After years of forgiving him and trying to make things work for the sake of their family, Rasheeda might be done for good. The financial fallout could be disastrous for Kirk if Rasheeda walks away. He could lose access to their businesses, their home, and their shared assets.
I'm waiting to find this cheater. And y'all think Rasheeda is so dumb. And Kirk is so dumb. And he's just a cheater. Where the f are the bitches that I'm cheating with? Help me out.
Rasheeda is reportedly planning to push for full control of their real estate investments, including their mansion in Atlanta. If Kirk is forced to move out, he won't be downsizing to a luxury penthouse, that's for sure. But it's not just about the money. Rasheeda feels like Kirk has been making a fool out of her for years, and this latest scandal was the final push she needed to take back control of her life. Sources say she's been having quiet conversations with her inner circle about finally stepping away from the marriage and focusing on herself. Let's face it, Rasheeda doesn't need Kirk to succeed. She's got her own brand, her own businesses, and a loyal fan base that's ready to support her, no matter what. If Kirk thought he could keep riding Rasheeda's wave while messing around with side chicks, he might be in for a rude awakening. Meanwhile, Kirk is in full panic mode. He's been flooding his social media with motivational quotes and relationship advice, hoping to clean up his image. One of his recent quotes read, "A real man stands by his family through the storms." But honestly, that's not going to fix anything. Sources say Kirk has been begging Rasheeda to meet with a marriage counselor, thinking that sitting down with a professional will help them work through their issues. But let's be real, after another baby scandal, what's left to save? This isn't the first time Kirk has embarrassed Rasheeda in public, and it's clear that counseling didn't help the last time. Kirk is desperate to avoid divorce, but he knows what's at stake. If Rasheeda walks away, he could lose access to everything: businesses, homes, and their shared assets. That's why he's trying so hard to keep things together. Sources say he's been trying to guilt Rasheeda into staying, telling her that they've built too much together to throw it all away. But the damage has already been done. Kirk's friends have even told him to lay low and stop posting, but he can't seem to help himself. He's still out here trying to clean up his image, but it's too late. The internet already knows what's up. Meanwhile, the side chick is living her best life in the spotlight. She's been posting messages, acting like she's the star of the show. One of her posts even said, "I was never a secret, just a choice." That statement went viral because it sounds like she's saying that Kirk chose her over Rasheeda. People have also noticed that the side chick has been dropping hints about the pregnancy for weeks. Sources say she's been telling people that Kirk promised to leave Rasheeda once the baby was born, and now that the news is public, she's holding him to it. Apparently, she's even been texting gossip pages and hinting at doing a tell-all interview. If that happens, Kirk might not have a marriage or a reputation left to save. Even Kirk's friends have reached out to the side chick, asking her to stay quiet, but she isn't backing down. She knows she holds the power now, and she seems ready to milk the situation for all it's worth. The internet is divided. Some people are calling the side chick out for being messy, while others say Kirk brought this on himself. The big question remains, will Rasheeda finally walk away for good? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out our latest videos for updates.